People, Catty Gamer here back. Welcome back to Dragon Age part 51, sorry. Straight into a fight. Where these guys came from. Or girls. But I dealt with them anyway, so I believe I was doing the traps here. Ah yes, and I'm going to get that shard. Just 3 more I need, do I? I will head back to him. Right then. So I was going to head back, but then I've got the there's a quest you do after you liberate the keep, so I might as well go do the keep now, and then go back to the war room and do the research on this dragon thing that I need to do. And
what was that? Oh, my fellow researcher. What can I do for you?
The raiders are no longer in the way.
I've made note of the appropriate spots in the wastes for you to place lures. I must locate my supplies to create the bait. Then we can proceed.
We'll have to speak some other time.
right then, I will travel up here. And then do this raid on the keep. So let's make sure we've got all the potions I need. Right, that'll do. Let's do a bit of leveling up for Sarah. I want to push her in the direction more of these really at the moment. So I'll have that, because if you gain some extra potions, it'd be a bargain basement really. And there's the old keep, the black smoke, or whatever it is. That's them over there, look. Whoa! You can take him. I would kick your asses as well, but I just can't be arsed. My goal at the moment is this place. That's not the keep that's on smoke, it's the places behind it. Like over there. That's what the blight does. Look, coming over here and hurting me. Because I can't get... so it's just going to get hit and... Why do they both come over? Get over there. No. And now she's dead. And get yourself up, Sarah. They don't need me to help them fight. See, they've got it all under control over here. What's going on, guys?
Shall we knock? Gladly.
Who's gonna knock? I'm gonna let Cassandra knock on the door for me. Thank you. Get the old sad splinters. You can't run away from me. No, if they want to run away, that's up to them. Let's see if there's out to steal. Nope, not right here. Anything in here? Ah, yes. I don't understand why they put rubbish in and loot and then hide it. If it's better loot, then it'd be alright, unless it's just random loot and it happens to be rubbish that's in there. I don't know. Is there anything out on here? I don't think there is there? Nope. Just the ladders. Right, let's go then. No, no, not down the bridge. Said that. You want to get me, you have to jump down. Oh. After all that, he waited for me to jump out. No. I'll come back down there then. Aha. See what you done? Can just make it. Anything decent over here? No, of course there isn't. There might be something there. Let's have a look. Maybe. Maybe something for Sarah. Let's have a look. No, nowhere near. Look. DPS is off, but the damage is nearer for some reason. Oh well. Get rid of that and that and that. I'll keep that just in case for coal. No, there's anything down here. Nope. Just that one there that I missed. Well, that's for a rubbish raider bow. Anything down here? Nope. Come down here and get me then. No, doesn't want to then, I guess. Why don't you take a potion? Oh, bloody immune, isn't he? Of course he is.
I join your glory.
You should own this. We can spit off the battlements. You can now, but it's less like work when it's yours.
Anything else I should have? Oh, that one. And that, it is not much. Anything else other than the a grip. Let's get this done. See which one it is. Simple enough, I think. There we go. Got the two to do. Where was the other one then? Down here. That's there, one there. Where was the other one then? Yeah, one's that way, which is the one I saw. Oh no, I didn't. That's there. Alright. Fair dues. Right then, let's raise the flag, and this becomes ours.
Inquisitor, you're early. We've barely been set up a week. I have a patrol out at the moment. Some of the men cited darkspawn in the area. I have reports that bandits have taken up squatting in the fortress the wardens abandoned. We're reasonably well entrenched here, but the keep's water supply has been problematic. It's causing delays. I'll prepare the troops for inspection at once.
What's wrong with the water supply?
The fort's well is full of garbage. Blasted Venatori threw corpses in there. There's an oasis nearby, but a Vargas claimed it. Doing a decent job of keeping us away, too. 4 soldiers have already fallen to venom and claws. We'll need reinforcements to drive the monster out.
What about the
What can
darkspawn?
you tell me about the darkspawn in the area?
The darkspawn seem to have emerged since we took the keep. I've warned the troops not to engage unless absolutely necessary. We don't need a blight in the ranks. We have to find whatever hole the monsters came from and seal it.
Report. What's the situation in the Warden's fortress?
Bandits moved in. Worse than Quillbacks, if you ask me. They're holed up in there, using it as a base to strike at our supply caravans. Blasted scavengers.
We haven't met, have we? What's your name, soldier? Where have you served?
I beg your pardon, Inquisitor. Knight Captain Rylan at your service. I served with the Templars in Starkhaven until they all ran off to the hills, barking at the moon. Commander Cullen offered me a job, and and I was glad to do anything to help stop all this madness.
Report, Captain. What's the situation in the western approach?
I've had scouts investigate that red lyrium operation you smashed. I don't think anyone's getting into that cave anytime soon.
Carry on, Captain.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Yeah, oh, I better go and do this. It is... Oh. Oh, this is underground. That, landmark. Right then, what was I going to do when I was here? Oh, something to read?
We're slowly driving them back. Good.
I'll get profit lawyer for that. Those as well. Oh, Rashford nettle, not a Rashford. Okay. Toxics. More karma, wasn't it? Oh, I know some nettles for those as well. Pitch grenade, not yet. Right then, what do I... Oh, I've got one. So... a jar of bees, can I upgrade that and that? Yes. 30. 15, I'll do that. And that. I need to get them to get some wasps in. And I've got enough for fire for yes and yes. Same again. What grenade am I missing? Confusion grenade, don't I? And that's it for that, so profit laurels and nettles and then stuff you can get from
Inquisitor.
hissing wastes, I think it is, isn't it? Let's have a look around, see if there's any more books to read.
Every one of you pathetic nut babies will be ready to face a high dragon.
How can I climb that? I can't even get to there anyway. And there's something up there as well. So we've got to go up here then. See, little secret up here. What's this then? Oh, well, that was worth it, wasn't it? Anything here that's you claim to be there might be something up there, I don't know.
What do you think happens if you get the red lyrium? Would you know before?
Rock they willing, we'll never know.
Yeah, Merkel's fist, which I think I've got or had. Yeah, something up there, which is... oh, it's that again. Let's go up here and have a look. Actually, go around here first. Right, now go up here. See anything up here. No, just some steps up. Nothing up there. Oh, there's several go up there because she can, unless you're falling down there again. Oh, there's a cellar room, isn't there? Bargain. Get rid of all my rubbish. Well funded at last. So let's have a look. No, I'll keep that. I'll keep that for now, just in case. Kitty's collar. What's this? Right, get rid of that. Oh, I picked my stuff up, yeah, have I? Right. Minus 100% resistance to all. You got Guardian Spirit, blocks one melee attack every 30 seconds. Undying and resist a lethal strike force. Strike once every. Kitty. The only thing I can remember for Kitty is on the Stone Prisoner download. Download content on the Dragon Age Origins. Go to Stone Prisoner. You help the guy by helping his daughter. I think she refers to the cat that you find as Kitty. Which turns out to be a demon, but maybe that's something to do with it. Obviously this would be mine then, because that's much better. And I suppose I might keep it for someone else. Yeah, that can go. That can go. Don't think. No, because you've got the axe in here. Although it is better damage. But the DPS is a lot lower. No, I'm going to stick with that for now. And that's going to come with me. Upgrades, oh yeah. No, I'll leave that.
Every item I sell is
Yep, I don't mind selling Kitty's car for over $2 grand. So, what am I doing? I'm going out now.
Captain wanted this done an hour ago.
That's a better gate, isn't it? It's alright, I haven't upgraded Cassandra for some reason. Right, no, hang on. Yeah, bugger. Right, let's get into this cave. Wherever it is. Is that an enemy? Yes. That dark spawn, that's why. Whoa. Well, like that. Stop any spiders coming down. There we are. That. There's not many bodies down here, there's only a few. Clear them out. Sure the water will be fine. Don't tell them it's been infected by dead bodies, they'll never know. So, let's go over here. Let's run round this way. Hey, Fenric. This is from a dead hyena, though. It's good views over here of the whole chasm. That's where they came up through the blight. Many of them. Dark spawn.
One down.
Where did they come from?
We should find out. This is exactly what the Wardens are supposed to prevent.
Find out that they come from over here. I need to do the we have to find the quest in order to do it.
We have to turn back.
The Darkspawn got through. I'll have to see what our people at Skyhold can do.
It'll be the same as what they did last time. Stick some chimneys up. So go back to Skyhold and do these two quests. Let's go see if I've got anything in to hand in for monster stuff, which I think I have actually. Assassin's Blade I think was part of the stuff you can hand in. So maybe damage against humans or something, I don't know. Oh, nothing to remove, okay. Might be something you can upgrade with then. Not upgrade, used to make armor and schematics and stuff. Dorian. 16 now. And armor. No, that's starting it. So we can have that. Quite dark in that, doesn't he? And then Cole, let's see if he wants this or not. No, you could do with it. What was that for that? Let's get in this war room then. Loads of stuff to do there now, isn't there? Right, found him. And
Crestwood has had no further trouble with the undead.
After what happened, it will take time for the village to recover.
Right then. Let's translate. So who? Ah, we only get one to do it. No, not yet. Right. Yes. Who should we get to do this?
That Dalish elf who joined us is eager, to say the least.
The Dalish possess great knowledge. We should be honored to have him with us.
Who have I got doing that address thing? Right, I think. Yep, build them bridges. Source of water.
Inquisitor.
Lydia, I can go out and do that. So that's all done. What I need is Cullen to be doing something really.
To work?
Yeah, I do. No, I need to go talk to a few people actually.
And what else did Lady Forsythia say? That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition. Anything else? She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother. That does sound like her. Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention. You always do find the brighter side of things. We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Navarra, your worship. It's become a somewhat delicate task.
Can I do anything to help negotiations?
Thank you, but I believe I have matters in hand. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
Dealing with so many demanding, strong-willed people can't be easy.
It's no less intense than my days at court, Inquisitor, I assure you. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them.
I have time if you'd like to review things with me.
I wouldn't wish to impose.
If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Well, I admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss. Right on the parlor floor, in front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests?
The Duke of Kellington, apparently.
And then there's Cole's lurking. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Jennar still won't respond to our letters. And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt without mustard stains on it? Then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits its whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour already?
It went by so quickly, I didn't even notice.
You're far too polite. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
You've been working continually since I met you, Josephine.
And that can't stop. I must be going. But I leave feeling less troubled than I have in weeks.
Anything new in here? Oh, there is there? No, it's downstairs. That's a better bed look. Looks much better. I took out a wardrobe, haven't I? Nothing different by the looks of it. So I need to talk to Solus. Not Varric yet, so I don't know his quest yet.
We must stop the Wardens from carrying out this insane plan, Inquisitor. To seek out these old gods deliberately in some bizarre attempt to preempt the Blight.
I wouldn't mind never having another Blight. Corypheus interfering is the real problem.
The Blight is the real problem.
And the Wardens are trying to end the Blight forever.
Yes. Would it have worked? Do you know? Did they? The fools who first unleashed the Blight upon this world thought they were unlocking ultimate power. Forgive me. The entire idea is unnerving. Sleep well.
I've never done anything like that before.
About the dream.
I regularly talk to people in dreams.
No. Consider that one more rule you have effortlessly broken in your rise to power. I had no idea that the anchor would allow you to dream with such focus. It is truly remarkable. But I am reasonably certain we are awake now. And if you wish to discuss anything, I would enjoy talking.
What do you know about the Fade?
A great deal from my wanderings. There are few hard facts, but I can share what I've learned.
I'd like to know more about the breach.
Simply put, it is a tear in the veil between this world and the Fade, allowing spirits to enter the world physically. Small tears occur naturally when magic weakens the veil, or when spirits cluster at an area that has seen many deaths. But your anchor, as Corypheus calls it, allows you some control over the breach. That suggests it was deliberate.
I'd like to know more about the Veil.
Circle mages call it a barrier between this world and the Fade. But according to my studies in ancient elven lore, that is a vast oversimplification. Without it, imagine if spirits entered freely. The Fade was not a place one went, but a state of nature like the wind.
I don't know if I can imagine that.
Try. Imagine if spirits were not a rarity, but a part of our natural world. Like a fast-flowing river. Yes, it can drown careless children, but it can also carry a merchant's goods or grind a miller's flour. That is what the world could be if the Veil were not present. For better or worse.
I'd like to know more about demons.
Your Dalish say the demons hate the natural world, seek to bring their chaos and destruction to the living. But such simplistic labels misconstrue their motivations, and in so doing, do all a great disservice. Spirits wish to join the living, and a demon is that wish gone wrong.
Is there a way to coexist? To live with them? If not in peace, at least without such active confrontation.
Not in the world we know today. The Veil creates a barrier that makes true understanding most unlikely. But the question is a good one, and it matters that you thought to ask.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
There we go. Doesn't like that tea.
Something wrong with your tea?
It is tea. I detest this stuff. But this morning, I need to shake the dreams from my mind. I may also need a favor.
You just have to ask.
One of my oldest friends has been captured by mages, forced into slavery. I heard the cry for help as I slept.
I'd be happy to help. What did these mages use to capture your friend? Blood magic?
A summoning circle, I would imagine.
I'm sorry?
My friend is a spirit of wisdom. Unlike the spirits clamoring to enter our world through rifts, it was dwelling quite happily in the Fade. It was summoned against its will, and wants my help to gain its freedom and return to the Fade.
I thought spirits wanted to find their way into this world.
Some do, certainly. Just as many Orlesian peasants wish they could journey to exotic Rivain. But not everyone wants to go to Rivain. My friend is an explorer, seeking lost wisdom and reflecting it. It would happily discuss philosophy with you, but it had no wish to come here physically.
Do you have any idea what the mages want with your friend?
No. It knows a great deal of lore and history, but a mage could learn that simply by speaking to it in the Fade. It is possible that they seek information it does not wish to give, and intend to torture it.
All right, let's go get your friend.
Thank you. I got a sense of my friend's location before I awoke. I'll mark it on our map.
Yes, I know where it is. It's in the Exalted Plains. No, we're not going that way.
Anything interesting?
A letter regarding Felix, Alexius' son. He went to the Magisterium, stood on the Senate floor and told them of you. A glowing testimonial, I'm informed. No news on the reaction, but everyone back home is talking. Felix always was as good as his word.
Was?
He's dead. The Blight caught up with him.
Are you alright?
He was ill, and thus on borrowed time anyhow.
That doesn't mean you can't regret his death.
I know. Felix used to sneak me treats from the kitchens when I was working late in his father's study. Don't get into trouble on my behalf, I tell him. I like trouble, he'd say. Tevinter could use more mages like him. Those who put the good of others above themselves.
Were the two of you...
Felix and I? What an odd question. No. I had no intention of abusing Alexius's hospitality by seducing his son. Not that I've been proper my whole life, by any means. It wasn't like that. Even in illness, Felix was the best of us. With him around, you knew things could be better.
You make it sound like he was a better person than you.
What a mad thing to say. Few people are better than I. Very well, a better person, clearly, not nearly as handsome. Thankfully, Felix wasn't the only decent sort kicking around Thedas. I'm told you have Alexius researching magic for you. Research is always what made him happiest. Perhaps I'll even go talk to him eventually. One word of advice. If he suggests altering time as a way to solve all your problems, give it a pass.
I should go.
You know where I'll be.
Vivian as well, actually thinking about it, because she
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
Adequate. Based on the partial improvements to Skyhold.
As you were?
Yes, Inquisitor.
see Vivian about. Oh, there's my plaque. I think that's the first one he did in the Hinterlands. Then you've got that one on the wall, that one on the wall, and that one. So I've got like 3 incomplete, I think. Is there one on this side, or maybe? You can't even go that side yet.
Vivian.
My dear Inquisitor, whatever can I do for you?
Where did I find movers changing all my furniture?
I'm sure I don't know, darling. Perhaps your old furniture was full of lice and fleas.
What exactly is this all about, Vivian?
I'll speak slowly for you, my dear. I know it's hard to follow. Setting malcontents loose among the population with no safeguards to stop them should they turn into abominations. Very wise. I rearranged some furniture. Lives are not thrown into jeopardy by this. Perhaps a little perspective is wanted here.
You can't make me angry with a few words in a silly prank.
I merely wanted to see what you'd do. You are the current leader of the Inquisition. It's good to know your limits. And now I do. Be a dear and run along now, Inquisitor. I have so much to attend to.
What are you doing?
It's a noble calling, the Knight Enchanter. You have joined the ranks of the most select mages. You should be commended. So few have the discipline necessary.
I didn't realize you were a Knight Enchanter, Vivienne.
Of course I am, darling. Knight Enchanters serve in the highest echelons of the Chantry and Circle. Where else would I be?
I'm pleased you approve of my choice.
You have your moments, my dear.
Your lost books have been found.
I am pleasantly surprised at your help, my dear. It is much appreciated. What is it?
How can you possibly oppose freedom for your own people?
Perhaps the Dalish are too isolated to grasp the realities of this world. All mages live lives of limited possibilities. We are denied fairness due to an accident of birth, but no one said that life was fair. The world is not made up of mages and Templars or circles and chantries. There is no us and no them. There are only people. People who must share a world which is not portioned equally among all. My own people want a larger share of the world, uncaring that they have already been granted great power.
That's not their fault. They can't help what they are.
Wolves cannot live peacefully among sheep, no matter how much they regret being wolves. The wolves howl and claw at the fences that hold them back. Take pity and you let them loose among the lambs. And what do the sheep do? Panic, and the scent of their fear drives the wolves to attack.
It'll take time, but people can learn not to fear magic.
One cannot unlearn a primal fear. Like fire or heights, it is not about prejudice. It is about survival. I care for the witch hunts that will come. I care for the angry mobs who string up mages on gibbets for the vultures. I care that my stupid brethren will kill and be killed by frightened people defending their families from monsters. I will stand in opposition to that, whatever you may do.
Right then, I'm going to leave it there and pick up the next episode. So I hope you enjoy and continue to watch.